just when you thought that nothing else could go wrong. Well, apparently a Wood County judge, Judge Potter, forces a black teenager to commit suicide, so they say. In my opinion, I think the jailers up there in Wood County, Wisconsin, killed him. This black teenager, he was 18 years old, just turned 18. A crime was committed. He was picked up and accused of this crime and charged with it. The officer says he has a right to a court-appointed attorney, which they failed to give him. If without an attorney, you don't have to say nothing. Well, this young man would not say anything, and they forced him to talk. Told them, called him a punk, and told him he had to make a statement. The description, the link will be in the description below this video, and you'll see what I'm saying. Judge Potter didn't allow him to have an attorney in court. Judge Potter then convicted this young black man, 18-year-old black man, for a crime he didn't commit. There are many, many, many young black men in jail, teenage black men. They're of adult age, just barely 18, don't know the legal system. And they are convicted every day for crimes they did not commit because they are black. And Wood County is the most racist, most discriminatory county I have ever heard of. Now, Judge Potter is the brother of the guy who killed that 11-year-old girl that was riding her bicycle and never did anything about it. That was the district attorney that killed that 11-year-old Deidre Week. Now, Judge Potter, and it was really sad that you see, they said that this young man, after he was convicted, went to church that night, took a shower, then hung himself. I don't think so. Because he didn't have an attorney present, or wasn't allowed to have an attorney present for questioning while he was in court, or for any of the above reasons, he didn't get his whole rights were violated. I know the jailers up there, they are racist, KKK, card-carrying members. They hate black people. And it wouldn't be surprised if they hung this young man in his cell and say he committed suicide. Now, we've seen, about 4 years ago, a young woman get pulled over by a white police officer who got her ass beaten to death just for the fuck of it, and no one ever did nothing about it. Wood County just convicted one of my friends for a crime he didn't commit. He wasn't black, but nonetheless, they had no evidence and they convicted him. No DNA. This young black man has never committed a crime in his life, has no criminal record. He was told that he couldn't have a public defender because there was a public defender shortage. I know for a fact that's a lie. I called up there a little while ago claiming I had a case I need a public defender for. They gave me a choice of 6 different public defenders that I can choose from. They did ask me my race, and I told them I was white. Boom. 6 of them. Why couldn't this young black man get a public defender? Because they're racist. This is where Black Lives Matter need to step in. This is when Black Lives Matter need to step in and show this small white racist town, this legal system, that racism isn't right. They need to make a stand in Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin. 113 young black men, of teenage age, who've never committed a crime in their life, across the nation, have been convicted for crimes they didn't commit, and they weren't given a public defender, claiming that there's a public defender shortage. But I guarantee you, if you call being a white guy, you can have your choice of any public defender you want. You know, for a long time, I thought when Black Lives Matter was saying this, I thought they were just BSing, saying that isn't, you know, that's, I was sitting there thinking that's not how it works, you know, they probably, you know, whatever, you know. But when I see this firsthand, I'll leave like I said, I got a link in the description below that show you this video. Okay, I show you they do fake CPR to try to resuscitate this guy that they hung in the jail. And you can see the racist attitude on him. They give the guy his 120-day speedy trial. They refused a proper defense. You have a right to a proper defense. He didn't have a proper defense. He was refused a public defender. He couldn't call any witnesses. They wouldn't let him call any witnesses. He was forced to give a statement, and it's all on video. And no one is doing anything about it. Wood County, Wisconsin Rapids, is racist as hell. Please, the ACLU needs to step in and check these people. Black Lives Matter needs to step in and check these people. This young black man died at the hands of white people because he was poor. And he was a different color. He was a different skin tone. Sorry, not different color. Different skin tone. I don't care what skin tone you are. I don't care what you look like. You don't discriminate against race, color, or creed. How are we ever going to get past this racial integrity that people have, this racial ethnic hate that people have, and we don't show the people who are racist that it's wrong? And the only way to do that is to have a rally right in the center of Wisconsin Rapids with all the groups that are for black rights. Now, I don't agree fully with some of the stuff that Black Rights Matter does, but I agree one thing with them, that racism should be thrown in the trash and done away with. That racism is over with. It should be, but apparently it's not. Not in these small white hillbilly hick-ass towns. Judge Potter, you fucked up, dude. I told you fucked up. And if this message makes it to any Black Lives Matter leader, I will give you directions on how to get there. You guys need to go against this legal system. This video says it all. If a Black Lives Matter will watch the video that I got in the description of the link, you'll understand what I'm saying. And you'll see that the kid was forced to give a statement when he was told he didn't have to, not having an attorney present, he didn't have to. But they forced him to do it anyway. They called him a punk and everything else. On video. No one is doing anything about it. They said that he went to church, took a shower, and then hung himself. I don't think so. I think those white racist jailers, who I know personally are racist as fuck. Because I've seen them I've seen them call people of our skin tone color how badly they treat them. I seen firsthand. Now, I wasn't around when they hung this kid, but I know they hung this kid. I mean, they beat a woman to death who just pulled over for a traffic violation, who, in fact, wasn't even doing a traffic violation. She got beat to death. And now this young man gets hung to death in the same jail? Come on, man. Sure. Judge Potter killed an 18-year-old young black man. He needs to be brought to justice, even if it's street justice. I'm sick and tired of places like Wood County, Wisconsin, convicting people for no apparent reason, especially when their brothers and their relatives go out and commit murder on an 11-year-old child. And their brothers and stuff don't get arrested because they happen to be the district attorney. How they convict people with no DNA, no murder weapon, only because someone heard it from a dog? I'm talking about John Sarver. They took, oh man, I can't believe that was said. Watch my last couple of videos on John Sarver. It'll blow your mind. I'm just irritated. This video I'm going to show you, I'm going to put in the description. It's going to blow your mind. It really pissed me off. I am pissed. I am really pissed. Judge Potter, you're a racist motherfucker. You give white people a bad name. You needed to be hung from a tree. That's my opinion. I'm not saying I'm going to do it, but someone needs to do it. Oh well. I'm Jim with Life's Adventures, keeping it real. Stay safe.